She voted for Trump, then her dad got deported. This seems a little bit interesting from Young Don Reacts over here.
If you are an illegal immigrant, or if you are a Mexican, or anybody for that matter, who has illegal immigrants in their family, people that they love, that don't make no sense to me if you voted for Trump, man. Like, literally, that don't make any sense at all. That's like you're a drug.
That will never make sense to me. They was just like under the impression as this like maybe the black people, but not me. That's what I really feel, because it makes no sense. Trump has publicly disrespected Hispanic, black and brown countries nonstop. He only caters to the ones. If you see him around any black or brown Hispanics, those are like the bootlickers, the one that let him say anything. Those are the type of I'm gonna let you have the N-word pass type of guys, like, you know. So it'll never make sense to me. I even seen a video on Jubilee. I think it was Mehdi Hassan. He was arguing with one of these like right-wing conservatives, and then they had one Hispanic guy that popped up, and then Mehdi's like, mind you, Mehdi just debated someone before who pretty much just told him to get out of the country. And then he debates this Hispanic guy who pops up later on, and he's just like, yo, you're arguing for a side that pretty much just said they don't want me or you in this country. And he just ignored it. They don't even care. I don't know. They just try so hard.
Dealer, and there's a guy running for office talking about how he's gonna clean up all the drug dealers off the street, and then you vote for that nigga. That's crazy. Oh shit, but they you know what I'm saying, they fucked around and now they finding out. I don't know what kind of mental illness would have made you think that was a good decision. Latinos for Trump come clean. Video by Reese Waters. Okay, let's check this out. I want to show you something.
No one deserves to go through something like this behind bars.
I know this is not a sad situation, but it's only funny when it's just like they've had consistent like people talking about Project 2025 and all these other things, and here we are. So
He has lived in Florida for more than half his life and worked for the same construction job for many decades.
Okay, so this is what she put on her video. No one deserves to go through this. I truly wish I had made a different choice along with millions of others. What matters now is that we come together. Now more than ever, we need you.
Oh, why a different choice? Y'all literally put him back in office.
Compassion and action. Yeah, she voted and found out what that vote really meant for her illegal father. I ain't gonna lie to you. This made less sense than even black people voting for Trump, bro. How you gonna vote for Trump if you have illegal immigrant relatives, especially in your immediate family? Nah, that's insane.
What goes without him here is a day lost forever. This is about being human, about love, connection, and presence. The one thing he needs the most is the one thing that we're being kept from giving him, which is us. I feel that it would be immoral and inhumane to let a man who is suffering, who is terminally ill, spend what little time he has left in pain and isolation. Please don't let him die in a cell. Please don't let his final memories.
Oh, wow. And he's close to death.
Yo, that's really sad, y'all. Imagine this. I feel like this honesty could have all been avoided, if you ask me personally. And bro, that is my cat in the background. If you guys hear that fucking annoying noise, no one talks about how fucking annoying cats are. Like, real shit. This nigga has been yelling at the fucking door for fucking hours now. And I'm trying to fucking make this video for you guys. And if I can't get through it, yeah.
Tripping.
We have those of pain and isolation. The American flag stands for compassion, kindness, liberty, and justice for all.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
we're all human, and today I'm asking for one human act of compassion to please let my dad come home.
No, they don't care about compassion. They don't care about none of that shit. We've been saying this for years, but people chose to cozy up under white supremacists, assimilate to their ideologies, and then when you gave all the white supremacists everything that they need, they're gonna turn around and tell you, "Hey, bye bye now. Fuck you. Bye bye." It's literally what they're doing. They've always done this.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker.
You ladies on the line, thank you for staying with us and providing your testimonies.
Oh, I guess this is some kind of court hearing that she's doing over Zoom or on the phone.
It's a difficult position for us and for y'all. However, I've listened to your testimony carefully. My vote, again, is to deny the request for conditional medical release. I know that's not what you wanted to hear.
I listened very closely to your statement, and you used the words that the American flag represents compassion, kindness, liberty, and justice. Mm-hmm. And those are all the things that we have to take into consideration, both on behalf of the citizens of our state as well as the person whose case we're hearing.
Yeah, her dad, who's been working at the same construction company for decades now, who's been pouring more into the tax system than taking out, more than likely. He's been working the whole time, right? Can't when you don't have legal citizenship, you can't access those various programs. But look at their house. They seem to be doing fine. Looks like daddy, came across the border, put in work to try and give y'all a decent life, man.
Yeah, when it's time to kick y'all out, then that's what they gonna do. Niggas tried to warn about this for a long time.
These difficult decisions. And so I am going to continue with my previous vote, which was to deny.
Yeah, he's like, oh, we gotta... What about the American citizens? Please, this ain't got shit to do with helping out the American...
has
a little bit of digging in who she is and how she found herself in this situation.
Hey guys, there's this girl going viral right here. Her name is Cynthia. Her dad has stage 4 colon cancer and is being held at a cold center.
Wow.
And she is from somewhere in Florida, and she's really pushing that GoFundMe and pulling on people's heartstrings. But I do want to add that she did vote for this.
I would not wish this on my worst enemy, okay? As someone who has lost her father, I do not wish this on you or anyone else, even if you voted the way you did. However, to find out you voted for Trump, and now you're asking for help because he's doing Trump is...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. They denied. They didn't want to believe. They said that it was fear-mongering. I'm not saying you have to believe everything that the Democrats are saying and, all these types of people and shit like that. But there's certain patterns that people will show you right in front of your face. You get what I mean? He's displayed his racism in front of our face. He's displayed his complete control of power by saying, woman, let me grab him by the... So... And you guys put all your trust in that person. Make it make sense. This is going to react to a little bit more of this, and then we'll end it off there.
The thing that he said he was going to do.
He's doing exactly what he was saying he was going to do.
Didn't I just say that?
That's the hard part in feeling bad for you. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. So... How do you vote for this guy if you have an illegal immigrant father?
And then the reasoning on why you voted for him, I don't understand. I simply do not understand.
What she said is
nobody deserves this. Nobody. But
what she said.
You voted the way you did, and there are a lot of individuals out there that are in the same circumstances thought the same way you did and now are in similar circumstances asking for help. Like, I just...
Yeah, it's just like, what about the people who didn't vote for this? You know what I mean? I feel like we should be helping them way more than the people who voted for it and then want to ask for help later. Because they fucked around and found out.
It baffles me.
Well, it just becomes like that anti-black George Lopez joke.
There's still 2 rules in the fucking Latinos family. Don't marry somebody black, and don't park in front of our house.
Damn.
That's crazy. When I first seen that clip, I was kind of surprised because for a minute I was wondering, what did George Lopez say? Because there was people talking, saying that he was, I guess, like canceled for a little bit or something like that. I was like, wait, what did he say and stuff like that? But then he makes that type of jokes and be like, oh, he's no different from the others. I mean, look at his show. His daughter, the one that is supposed to be a Hispanic looking family, he's the only brown, black looking person on that show, and there's no one that has been on that show that has been a darker Hispanic than George Lopez himself. The daughter that they even used for that, I don't even think she was Spanish. So, I don't know.
That's real, though. That's how a lot of Latinos feel. Not all.
Yeah, it's not all, but a good fraction.
A lot of them do feel in our reality.
We can be mad at George Lopez for telling the joke, but one thing he did was give us evidence of the anti-blackness that we can reference decades later, now that they have acknowledged it themselves. And that, I must say, is valuable. Now, to what the last woman said, because she said, she talked about her reasonings for voting that way. That was curious, too. Okay, so the initial poster writes, I'm so sorry about what you're going through as a black immigrant. I noticed that you reposted Trump and RFK. Did you think it was only us they were deporting?
Right.
Why did you vote this way? To which she responds,
imagine being able to build an app with your...
Let these ads pass, yo. Between the ads and everything else, shit is really annoying. So,
every right to ask. To be honest, I only voted for Trump because I supported RFK's health views and believed in his message about making America
health views from the guy that talks like come on, man. Be for real, bro.
healthier. When RFK dropped out, I made a decision without fully informing myself on Trump's plans, especially around immigration. That was my mistake. I didn't realize how deeply it would affect families until now.
No, you did. You knew how it would affect families. You just thought it wouldn't affect you. Simple as that.
I'm owning that and speaking up because no one should have to go through what we are going through right now.
Wow. Do you buy that shit? I don't buy that shit for a second. I don't buy that. First and foremost, RFK's health views? Let's take a look at this chick. Let me take another look at this chick. I mean, just looking at how much she weighs, I'm not saying she like overly overweight or anything like that, but she just don't seem like this health nut. You know what I mean? She doesn't seem very fit. I don't buy that, bro. I don't buy that. Secondly, when Donald Trump in securing the border and deporting illegal immigrants, that was his fucking his song.
Yeah, they were singing that shit loud, and his base too was heavily pushing the Epstein files too. Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah, she was like the face of all that, saying that they gonna get rid of the deep state, all this extra stuff, yada yada yada. What happened? They got this man back in power, and so she's like, so we gonna get all the pedophiles out, right? She keep texting him. He pretty much said, yo, shorty, hop off my line. Ain't nobody listening to you. I got what I wanted. Get out of here. So now Marjorie Taylor Greene is no longer part of the MAGA movement anymore. It's kind of crazy if you actually pay attention to what's going on. Everybody who's been important to Trump has basically flipped at one point. Mike Pence, where is he at? Marjorie Taylor Greene now, where's she at? And all she wanted to do was just help expose the pedophiles. But the thing is, he's one of them. So how are you gonna help that? Alright, we're just gonna leave it off right here. Continue with another video. If you guys want to react to the rest of this, go to Young Dom page. Go do that. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there.